All right, looks like we are in right now. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's well. Doing a little Friday night artwork here. Let me get something here. There we go. We're gonna put my little mug right there in the corner. So, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well tonight. As you can see, I am going to be coloring tonight, flatting this page. Hopefully, you can join me for the journey and maybe ask some questions, post some comments. Um, Hoping to flat the page, which shouldn't take too long, and then after that, maybe even render a panel. Who knows? But we're going to give it a shot. All right. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. All right. Um, Actually, before I do that, I just want to, you know, let everyone know that, it's okay. You know, a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world. And, for me personally, I find that, getting on the drawing tablet and working on things that I can control, like my comics, brings me a certain sense of peace. Um, so regardless of what you're going to through, rather, do what you like and enjoy it. Um, there's certain things that we can't control, but in those things that we can, let's put energy and life into it, and let's create things that mean something to us. So let me go ahead on and get in here. And if you have any questions, by all means, please go ahead and post them. Let me see if I can. Post something on Discord here. All right. See if I can. Let people know what is up. So yeah, I promise I am gonna get in here. Um, First, let us. I'm gonna find the stream. Here we go. Coloring process. All right. So now that I've got that out of the way, let me go ahead and get up in here. All right. So first things first. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a duplicate of this page, of this layer. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is take the line work, and a very cool thing that Clip Studio, which is my program that I use for drawing and coloring, has this thing called Convert Brightness to Opacity. So what it does, it takes all the white in the background and leaves just the black and white line work. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fill this with a local color, and I've got my palette up here in the corner that I use for coloring, but I'm just going to go up in here in my color palette and select a color, a neutral color, and then I'm just going to hit and just fill that whole thing in. Well, oh, sorry, I meant to hit fill. So now it fills up the whole page. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start selecting the panels here. So I'm going to call this my base. Let me go ahead and type that in. All right. And we create another layer. And this layer we're going to call panels. And we're going to grab my selection tool, which is the polyline. I like to use the polyline. Sometimes the box tool doesn't score things up well because these are drawn traditionally, and then I go ahead and scan them and bring them into my PC so that I can upload it into Clip Studio and make adjustments and that sort of thing as I need to. So let's go ahead and select another color here. I'll stay neutral. Right. There we go. And all I'm really trying to do here is just separate the panels from the base, and that way I can work. I already messed up. Let's fill that. right, let's go to the panel here. Hope everyone's well, and I hope everyone's got a nice weekend planned. And what I like to do in here is Control U, drop the saturation down, maybe lighten that up a little bit overall, adjust it. All right, that's fine. All right, so let's go in and let's start selecting our flat. So I'm going to create a new layer. We're going to call this layer flats. And I'm going to open up palette over here. We select this palette here because it doesn't really matter the colors that I put in here. They just need to be different so that when I go to select them later to render, they will be able to be selected without any of the other areas being affected. So when I color, I typically like to work from back to front, and so that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to select this area using the polyline tool, approximating and let's go ahead and fill that with a color. Hit Control U. Drop this luminosity down a little bit. Drop the saturation. For me. Next, we're going to select. Let's select the hair. Same process here. There's areas that are black. I know those are going to be all. You're not even going to be able to see that, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not too concerned about not fully coloring that because it's not going to receive any color anyway. So, all right, let's go ahead and fill that. Select another tone here. Let's go with this. Fill that. Change the hue on that. Drop the saturation down. All right, now let's go ahead and select the skin now. I noticed that I missed this little part up here, so let's go in and fill that. All right, that's okay. I see something I don't like you, so. And I have this tool for that's in Clip Studio. It's called Cupcake. Now with Cupcake, I can actually take a color, select it, and then right with the lasso tool, whatever selection that I pick, that automatically gets filled in with color. It actually is a big time saver um, that I like to use. Select this color here. I'll show you how it works on a larger area here. So either the lasso tool or the polyline tool, most people use. I like using this. It's kind of does two actions in one, so it is a time saver. Then stay in the line. You got to color in the lines and fill in the lines, boys and girls. That's how we were taught in grammar school. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't give me a pretty line, pretty straight line. All right, so that page is flatted. That panel is flatted. Let's go to the next one. Let's change this flat to panel one. Panel one. Create another. Let's name that one panel two. All right. Let's go to our second panel here. And let's see, we're going to select the shirt because that is in the background the most. So it's a large area, so we're going to use polyline for that. So, anyone got any questions? Anything that they are saying, hey, that's really horrible, Caesar, or anything? It doesn't really. Any questions you got for me? Hey, what's up? Someone saying. Got a wave in the chat there, guys. It's pretty nice. Oh, Rob's on too. Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea. I would not have gone on at the same time as him if I had I known. I have to apologize for that. Oh, that's not the color I wanted to select there. Yeah, let's do that. I'm actually very excited for Rob that he's got he finally finished his book that he was working on. It's exciting news. And it is going to the press. Oh, awesome. I had no idea. I'll have to talk to my daughter about that. She uses Krita. Uh, I don't use Krita, although I hear a lot of good things about it. She likes it, and it's free. Price is right, you know. Do you do much coloring yourself? Someone saying. Color masking tool, huh? I'll have to tell her about that. She's probably already using it though, if I know her. Yeah, it's funny that I mean, honestly, I never thought I would be doing digital. 'Cause, I mean, I've played around with it a little bit here and there, but honestly, I never thought I would be doing it. Um, but sometimes your hand is forced, and you gotta be able to do things. Especially it's when you're a one-stop shop, you've got to be able to do a lot of different things. Hmm. I guess it's similar to what the cupcake tool is. It's interesting that I actually find coloring, especially the flattened stage, to be honest with you, kind of it's kind of relaxing actually. You said I can get impatient if I can't get the thing done before another idea pops into my head. It may never get right. Facts. Facts on that one. So this is the way this cupcake tool works. Select your color, select the tool, and bam, fills in the whole area. Do it over here. Let me select this color. Once again, see how I went into that a little bit. Do that. Boom. Gets filled. Over here again. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. Right here. Select the color. There you go. I like it. I think it's a pretty neat tool. So as you can see here, I'm just kind of selecting big old areas, filling them in. So yeah, I really like this tool. It's pretty fun. Or this brush, I should say. Yeah, this is that's probably the way. The only thing that this is probably different is that I don't have to, hit enter or anything like that or select. It just kind of automatically does it. But you can see how this could, as a person that flats, um, if you flatting in Clip Studio, you probably already know about this, but if you have Clip Studio and you need to flat, this is a very cool tool, and I'm sure a huge time saver for me. I know that I feel it saves me a lot of time. Sometimes you gotta play around with it though. It doesn't catch all the edges. See how there's like little, see where it's missed little spots here, and then you gotta go back in. But for the most part, I like what it does. So I'm going to select these two colors here. You see that I need to drop saturation on that. That'll work. See, now I gotta clean up a couple spots here. I'm noticing. Hmm. I'm sure my daughter knows about that. I'm gonna mention to her anyway. Thanks for letting me know about that. I actually haven't played with Crit. I've been meaning to download it. I mean, it's free. Some people like it. Um, but I gotta make time for that. I'm busy trying to get things done. I don't want to, you know, probably do that when I have uh, some time to devote. Oops, to learning that. I hear that it's fun. I mean, there's even like some improvements that they're doing on it, making it like more painter friendly, kind of like a Corel Painter type of program. And hey, it's freaking free. Oh yeah, no, I definitely this is definitely for comic art. I don't really um, mess around with it in any other way. Dude, awesome. Yeah, man. It's free. You can make it work. You can color comics in that too. I'm almost certain. I've never used it for that. I've never used it per se, but I can imagine that a program like that would definitely work for comics. Believe it or not, I color at 600 DPI. I know that's crazy. But then I drop it down for some reason. Yes, 1117 at 600 DPI. That's a little high. I mean, it's really high. Most colors I know work at 300, but I work at 600. It's just the way I do it. Yeah. What resolution did you use on that? Is it digital? I mean, is it? Oh, that's a good resolution, my brother. Yeah, I think like um when I am working digitally, uh, I actually work at the print size at um, 600 DPI. Sometimes I'll do it at 1200 DPI, which is insane. Um, but I'll work at the actual print size so that um, when it saves at that ratio and at anywhere between 6 and 1200. No, typically six. So you have a nice fine black line um, that prints super crisp. And I actually got that technique from Jimmy Reyes uh, from Dragon Rage, uh, and yeah, it's a good trick. So helps to give you good resolution, especially with your lineup. And then you color it at 300, 400 DPI, or whatever you choose to. Um, the color is not quote unquote as important. It'll cover well. It's that line art that you want to make sure you're hitting right. Yeah. So the rig that I use, it's an older rig, but when I got it a few years back. It's actually it's a I set it up as a high end gaming PC, but I use it for digital art, and it handles pretty well. There's hardly any lag, but yeah, like a normal laptop or PC would not be able to handle that. So I purposely uh, had it built that way. And for the most part, for what I do, which is mostly line art and digital coloring, I don't do digital painting or too much of that. It serves the purpose and it doesn't. Oh, I think I want to say 16, 24. I don't remember. I think it's 16 though. Yeah, that that's plenty. And the processor is a quad core i7. Yep, very similar. Yep, yep, yep. Very similar, my friend. Yeah, let's do. Here we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh boy, starting to feel tired all of a sudden. It's been a long week, and some of us work regular jobs because we're not raking in the bucks yet, making comics. Someday, but until that time, we must suffer like regular mortals. I'm trying to make our hobbies a sustainable moneymaker. Yeah, I'm fading fast, boys and girls. I think I'm just gonna finish coloring this and then call it. Dude, a freaking man, no doubt. Like seriously, I could I could just make my workday creating comics. That would be awesome. I'm working towards that though, you know? It's what I'd like to do, so trying to make that happen. But we shall see. Yeah. Cheers. Right? Hey, it's Friday night, right? maybe what I'll do is might just cut the stream now after I'm done filling this in. Maybe I'll hop over and check Rob out for a few and then call it a night myself. I am beat right now. So let me finish this last part here. If I don't fix it, it's gonna bother me. Right there. So let's fill that in. Ah, yes. I am about to hop over there. I think I'm done with this. Thanks so much for all those that hopped in. Special thanks and shout out to someone sane for keeping me sane. um, so yeah, awesome. Hopefully, can get back to doing a little bit more coloring. I mean, I color every day, but I'll keep you posted on this. And let me just zoom out a little bit. So this is a page from my upcoming book, Chongo the Broken Veil. Just doing all the flats right now so we can get to the business of coloring and getting this thing out to print. That'd be awesome. All right. Everyone have an awesome night. And thank you to all those that joined. Once again, special shout out to someone sane. And good night, everybody. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, second panel is fun. I like the way that came out. All right, everybody. God bless and peace out.